Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're just west of Ayutthaya Island. We're at Wat Worachet. Now this temple here, its origins is kind of unknown. It's a Khmer-style temple and it dates back to at least the 1560s when there's some royal chronicles talking about this temple when the Burmese came and had like 3,000 soldiers over in this area, and they mention this temple by its description. There's another temple that's on the Ayutthaya Island itself that has a similar name, Wat Worachet, but it has a little bit different twist to it. But this one is a distinct temple itself, and it's just west of the island of Ayutthaya. Now, what is famous about this temple? This temple has the infamous picnic incident that happened with the Portuguese sailors, and I believe it was in 1636. Now, anybody that's familiar, the Portuguese had some settlements in Ayutthaya, and they were trading with the Siamese, and this was the capital. And after the picnic incident, what happened was some Portuguese settlers in this area got drunk and started a fight with the locals, and two of the sailors were left behind. The other guys jumped on a boat and left, and two of the sailors were really drunk and belligerent, and they went to some of the houses and they stole swords and other stuff, and they refused to give them back. So it caused basically an international incident that caused some serious problems between the Portuguese and the Thai kingdom. And it actually caused some disruption in trade for several years. So anyway, that's the site of this temple itself. Now, it's a Khmer-style temple, and it's said to be the practice for another temple itself that's built like in 1636, I believe, another temple, and I can't remember the name offhand, but it's right next to the Chao Phraya River. I'll put it in the video. So as you can see, it has the central prang that's in the Khmer style. And that sun is just getting in the way right there. It's behind the clouds. And it's still an active temple. This part has been restored. And then there's another part of the temple nearby that has monks and everything else. But this part here is just sitting here as you see it right now. And this is the central courtyard out here. And it has the ordination hall over there. This is quite a massive structure. You can see definitely the Khmer style, and then it has the stairs up there that opens up into where there would be a Buddha image in there. I don't know if there is one now, but I'll climb up those stairs in a minute. Let's look at the worship hall over here first. So it has this courtyard that has all these rocks and some trees growing, and has an outer wall. And this is just an open temple. You can just come up. There's no entrance fee like many of the ruins in Ayutthaya itself. So this worship hall here had the roof that came to here, so there was probably a Buddha image sitting right here as you came in, and you would have burned the joss sticks and stuff, and then you would have came in here, and then you could see the bottoms of the roof supports, and the Buddha itself is completely gone, just the rubble remains. And then this would have had the plaster, and it's hard to say if there's any murals in the plaster or not, because it's got that black mold, so you can't see any of that. They just had two windows on the side, and then 4 doorways. It's kind of different. It has a window on the north, south, east, and west, just one window. And then here's this Buddha, and they still have a little cloth wrapped on it. And then you can see the prang right there. Okay, let's go outside and look at this. Okay, so this is the working part of the temple over here, just outside of the ruins. Now, there was some controversy about this in that there's a drug treatment facility that's built here next to the temple, but a few years back there were some of the monks that were treating people for drug abuse, and part of their treatment was they just had them tied up out here so they weren't able to run away to go buy more drugs. So they were trying to help them, but they were tying them up, and so a whole situation came out of that. But anyway, we're looking at the temple. So that's just a couple of the history things of this temple itself. Now this one was what I read about is this was the practice for Wat Chai Watthanaram. That's the big temple down on the Chao Phraya River itself, just to the west of the Ayutthaya Island. And then you can see the prang. And then there's another jetty. And then this ordination hall right here. This one was quite big. All right, so I want to climb up those stairs if I can. So this temple, or this jetty right here, is built, I believe, in like the middle Ayutthaya style. You see the rounded base, and then it would have went up into a bell, which is kind of interesting because the center prong is Khmer-style, while over here is the same. So they have one that's kind of an oddball. It doesn't keep it balanced. Okay, so that one doesn't have a little alcove. That one just has the stairs, so no reason to climb there. But you can see the stairwell here still has the plaster. It's quite nice. There's some good work. And of course all these bricks. There's millions and millions and millions of bricks. Oh, this is nice. We got some people posing for their wedding photos over here. And then in this worship hall, you see here has the marker stones on the outside of the abbey. Okay, so this hall was just absolutely massive. So you can see that wall that's still existing right there was at least 20 meters tall. And then here's the base of the columns that would have supported the roof. So this would have been the central worship place. And then there would have been something right here that you would have been able to see right from the window to the center part of the temple. And then inside here is what's left of the Buddha. So this one here looks like it's a seated Buddha. To the right there's the feet and all of that. So people have came up with a gold leaf on his lips and head. There's not much left of the Buddha itself. So it looks like right here was another Buddha. You can just see the base of it. So kind of from what I can see, it looks like maybe there were 4 Buddhas around this, one on each cardinal direction. And then this would have been maybe a support beam for the roof. And then there would have probably been something else right here, which would have been kind of nice. Too bad it's all gone now. But this is roughly 500 years ago. Okay, so here we go. Here's the marker stone, and there was a Buddha right there. So this would have been, you could have climbed a set of stairwells right there, a set of stairs, and then you could have made merit to that Buddha, and then you could have went inside. And then you can see the main prong for the temple. So you can climb up some stairs to get on this jetty here, and then has a nice view from here down into the temple itself. Trees in the way there, but you can still see the prong. And then you can look over to that other jetty, and then there's that massive worship hall there. It's a nice view from here down. You can see the outer perimeter wall, the marker stones around that worship hall, and you can still see all the railing here on top of this jetty. Very cool. And then down into it. So this was a massive temple complex. I mean, whenever they put all this down on the ground, all these bricks, the wall. Everybody always talks about the good old days. In the good old days, those guys just carried bricks and rocks and everything else for their whole lives. So that would have been a little Buddha right there. And then you can see out on the horizon here, you're just kind of out. There's rice paddies and some houses and stuff over there, and a road. This temple is out here, and it's quite nice. It's just out here under the trees, but people still come out and they still take care of it. There's not any graffiti, and they come over here and they pray, and it's part of their heritage, which is really nice. Okay, so let's go down, and then I'll see if I can see if anything interesting up there. Okay, so let's climb up these stairs and see what's in there. Now you can see all those little nooks up there at the top. So they would have had Buddha images in all of those. There's probably some pigeons or bats that are nested in there. Okay, so this is the top of the stairs, and it has the smell of mildew, and I can hear all the birds inside. You can go in. They have a little Buddha image in here. See if I get scare something. Okay, can't really see too well. There's a shrine in here, and it's just pitch black. Okay, so there's the stairwell you climb up to get in here, and then the courtyard. You can see how massive it is. All right, guys, so that finishes up our video of Wat Worachet. It was pleasant. It's worth 30 minutes to an hour of wandering around and checking this out. Definitely pretty cool. Just a free little temple right here next to the side of the road. Welcome for anybody that wants to come and take a look. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed the video. If you did, click like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. Share the video with your friends on your social media if you would like. All that stuff helps me out. And if you want to know something different, or if you have any comments, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of this temple. And if you've been here, tell me. If you want me to do something different, tell me that also. And I'll do my best, as always, to make a video of it. And it's just kind of what I do. I like to do and see new things. So as always, guys, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.